Hello, everyone. This is Live Life Well TV host Robert Landau. We're here with another episode of our most popular series here on Live Life Well TV, America's Greatest Personalities. We just began with our last episode of the show, a weekly episodic tribute to the great all-American TV game show host. Last week, we kicked off this tribute with a look at the one, the only Alan Ludden of Password. And this episode, it is our sincere honor to focus on the incredible life and times of Alex Trebek of Jeopardy fame. So, stay tuned. We would like to acknowledge the following website, thefamouspeople.com. And let's kick off our tribute to the one and only Alex Trebek with some things that he was famous for saying. Alex once said, "Don't minimize the importance of luck in determining life's course." He also said, "Don't tell me what you believe in. I'll observe how you behave, and I will make my own determination." He also said, "Have you ever met a successful person who wasn't restless, who was satisfied with where he or she was in life? They want new challenges. They want to get up and go. And that's one of the reasons why they are so successful." He also said, "I'm curious about everything, even subjects that don't interest me." Alec also said, "If you can't be in awe of Mother Nature, there's something wrong with you." He also said this, "It's very important in life to know when to shut up." Alex also said, "Saying that I've thought about it doesn't mean that I'm doing it." I love that one. Mr. Trebek also said, "Take your job seriously, but don't take yourself too seriously." Let's talk about his childhood and early life. Alex Trebek was born on July 22nd, 1940 in Sudbury, Ontario, Canada, to Lucille and George Trebek. His mother was French-Canadian, while his father was a Ukrainian immigrant who worked as a chef in a local hotel. As a young boy, Alex went to Jesuit schools and graduated from Lisgar Collegiate Institute in 1957. He went to the University of Ottawa to study philosophy and received his degree in 1961. While he was at the university, he became a member of the English Debating Society. He was interested in a career in broadcast news. Upon graduation in 1961, Trebek decided to pursue a career in journalism. Trebek's first hosting job was for a Canadian music program called Music Hop, and that was in 1963. Trebek hosted the short-lived CBS game show Double Dare, which turned out to be his only game show with the CBS network. He began his journalistic career as a newscaster and sportscaster with the CBC channel, the Canadian Broadcasting Company. His specialty was national news, and he soon gained a reputation for being a cool-headed and trustworthy journalist. He covered several special events for his channel's radio and television divisions. Even though his role as a newscaster was much appreciated, he changed gears and became the host of the Canadian quiz show Reach for the Top in 1966 in which teams of high school students competed against one another. He moved to the United States in 1973 to further his career. His first job here was to host a new NBC game show by the name of The Wizard of Oz. The show, unfortunately, was short-lived as it lasted only one season. He started hosting the game show High Rollers in 1974. He was in the show for its 2 runs, from 74 to 76 and 78 to 80, and also in its syndicated season during 1975 to 1976. During 1977 to 78, he hosted the second season of the $128,000 question. In the show, each participant was quizzed under a category of their expertise. The show, unfortunately, never registered high viewership ratings and was discontinued after its second season. After hosting so many game shows, he became very popular as a show host and was invited to make several guest appearances as a panelist or player on several other shows, including NBC's Card Sharks, I remember that one, and The Magnificent Marble Machine. I don't remember that one. Trebek also appeared as a celebrity teammate on the NBC game show, The Magnificent Marble Machine, in 1975. He also appeared in the Tom Kennedy-hosted NBC word game, To Say the Least, in 1978. Trebek moved on to host Battlestars for NBC. The series debuted in October of 1981 and was canceled in April of 1982. In September of 1981, Trebek started hosting a Canadian game show by the name of Pitfall. Trebek returned to daytime television as host of NBC's Classic Concentration, his second show for the Mark Goodson production company. Trebek returned to the CBS network for the first time since hosting Double Dare to host a cooking contest titled The Pillsbury Bake Off, which he hosted until 1998. He was asked to host a syndicated version of the game show Jeopardy, which was created by the one and only Merv Griffin, who had also created Wheel of Fortune. Trebek began hosting Jeopardy in 1984. He created history in 1991 when he became the first person in American broadcast history to host 3 game shows at the same time: Jeopardy, Classic Concentration, and if that wasn't enough, To Tell the Truth. He also appeared on Celebrity Poker Showdown in 2005. He came in second place in his qualifying game, losing to Cheryl Hines. On June 24th, 2018, Trebek returned as a panelist on ABC's revival of To Tell the Truth. Now, as far as awards go, deservedly, Alex Trebek has won just a few. He won 5 Daytime Emmy Awards for Outstanding Game Show Host for hosting the show Jeopardy, the iconic show Jeopardy. He received the Royal Canadian Geographical Society's Gold Medal for his contribution to geographic education and the popular study of geography in 2010. Trebek and the show Jeopardy were presented with the Peabody Award in 2011 for encouraging, celebrating, and rewarding knowledge. The Peabody Award is probably one of the highest awards you could get in television broadcasting. Trebek received the Lifetime Achievement Award from the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences in 2011 for his contribution to the field of entertainment. What an amazing contribution that has been. On June 13th, 2014, Trebek created a Guinness World Record for hosting most episodes of a game show, the most episodes of a game show. He had hosted 6,829 episodes of Jeopardy at that time. Think about that for a minute. 6,829 episodes of Jeopardy. I mean, that's nothing short of amazing. On June 30th, 2017, he was named an Officer of the Order of Canada by the then Governor General David Johnston for his iconic achievements in television and for his promotion of learning, notably as a champion for geographical literacy. On June 28, 2019, the Daughters of the American Revolution awarded the 2019 Americanism Award to Alex. He married Elaine Kalai in 1974, but the marriage ended in divorce in 1981. His second marriage was to Jean Caravan in 1990. The couple has 2 children. He was actively involved with the charitable organization World Vision, I remember that, and had traveled to so many third world countries to implement that organization's projects and initiatives. On December 11th of 2007, Trebek suffered a minor heart attack in his home, but returned to work as scheduled in January. He injured an Achilles tendon while chasing a burglar who had entered his San Francisco hotel room on July 27, 2011. He also suffered a mild heart attack on June 23, 2012, but returned to work that July. I remember this. On March 6, 2019, Alex Trebek announced to the world that he had been diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. And the world paused for a minute with that news. He was valiant as he continued to work, as he continued to deal with this heartbreaking diagnosis. We would lose this incredible soul on November 8th, 2020, at the age of 80 in Los Angeles. I went to a taping of Jeopardy with Alex Trebek. Late 1970s, it was probably, no, it was much later than that. I can't remember the exact year. I believe it was sometime during the late 1980s, actually. He was amazing to watch. I think I saw more than one taping, actually, because, as we mentioned, he would tape a number of episodes in one day, usually 5. There was something so wonderful about his energy. I just couldn't take my eyes off of him. He was very calm. He was very heartfelt. He was very reassuring, incredibly intelligent, and in his own quiet way, with that type of a presence, you felt like he was in control, that you could just sit back and have a great time watching him do what it was so obvious that he loved to do best. There will never, ever be another Alex Trebek. We hope you enjoyed this tribute to him. This has been Robert Landau, Live Life Well TV host. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you next episode.